the Shabby Tree. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope you guys all are having an amazing Thursday. Guys, can you believe tomorrow's Friday already? What the heck? That is the craziest thing I have ever heard. Me and Joy just jumped on a plane last Friday, went to see my mom, and tomorrow's Friday. That is crazy. Miss Savannah Green, how are you? And happy Thursday. I hope you had a great Thursday. All right, so I told you guys I'm coming back on tonight. And I'm doing a glass jar craft. I do not know how this is going to turn out. I have an idea, okay? But I do not know how it's going to turn out. If you love birds, you might love this, okay? But first thing first, we're going to add a little bit of a paint to this jar. And I don't know. I guess we'll do this as the front. I didn't know what side to use as the front, but I guess we'll use this as the front. Okay. I need a little... I need some paint on here. I don't have a plate, so let me just rip another piece of paper so the paint don't get all over my workspace, okay? Hey, Sarah. Hey, Judy. Hey, Marsha. Happy Thursday, everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are going to join me tomorrow for Friday Night Hangout. I'll post what we're making when I get off of here, okay? I will post what we're making. Okay. I feel like I need to add, I want gold to show, but I feel like we're going to need to put cream on this. I just feel like it's going to have some cream, and we could do gold rub and buff over it if we have to, but the rice paper that I'm going to use is white background, and I can't have that over the gold. So we need to do some white paint over this. This was a clear glass jar. I don't remember where I got these glass jars. I've got two. I spray painted this one with some gold too. I'm going to give this one away, and I've got rice paper for that one. And before we get off, I'll ask who wants to get creative. And before we get off, I'll ask who wants this one that I'm making. But first, let's see if it comes out okay? Let's do that first. Let's get this thing done. This shouldn't take too long. I say that, and then it's like we're on 2 hours later. But I'm going to try to make this fast, okay? We're all so busy. I know some of you are so busy. Hey, Wendy Reed. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Leonardo. Leonardo's in the house. Hey, Leonardo. Okay. Hey, Belinda. Sarah LaQueen, how are you today? Hey, Miss Cindy McKinley. Happy Thursday. All right. I'm not sure if I'm liking this creamy color over it, but we'll see what happens, okay? We will see what happens. All right. I don't know. Do I want to do cream? Well, we already got cream over it, so let's just continue on. I guess I should have spray painted it cream. But it's going to have that little vintage look. That's the aim. That's what we're aiming for. So it might have that look. Let me get this on first, okay? All right. You saw the blog for Friday Night Hangout. It's going to be a good one. Thank you, Miss Carrie. Hey, Mary. Hey, Faith Ann. Aw, Faith Ann says hello to the Shabby Tree family. Miss Faith Ann, thanks for joining me. All of us. All right. I think that's good. I actually don't mind the look of it either. Okay. We need this to dry. We need this to dry. I actually don't mind that look at all. Should I plug my heat gun in? I guess let's go for it. Hey, Kim. Hey, Sharon. Hey, NC. It's always nice to see you. Hey, Cindy Phillips. How are you today? All right. Did you guys catch me out in the yard? Anybody? Did anybody catch me out in the yard? Oh, Miss Mary Waters, I'm so sorry to hear that. Mary's been in the hospital for 9 days, guys. Hey, Judy. Mary, are you better now? Jennifer, you are always here with me. Hey, Catalina. That's a pretty name. Terry, I'll look for your message. Hey, Georgia. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Donna. Hey, Miss Nancy. Nancy says, Linda, stay well so we can see each other at the meet and greet. Meet and greet's going to be good. Do you guys follow me on Instagram? Did you see my little stories? Hey, Bobby. Hey, Linda. Thank you, Kelly, for sending prayers for Mary. That's a long time, Mary, 9 days. Hey, Connie. Thank you for joining me, Connie. Karen wants to know where Melanie Gallagher is. Melanie, where are you? Melanie, where are you? All right, here's what we got. We got rice paper from European Excellency. And it's a bird one. All right. Let's rip it. I have a vision. I don't know if it's going to work. Hey, Sharon. Sharon says she had a great day to Carol Chapman. Oh my gosh, you almost mowed the yard after work. Angela's crafting also. All right. I'm debating to go take a hot bath after this. But sometimes, guys, you know, it's like, who wants to go in the tub for 45 minutes? It takes 45, like, you know, by the time you fill the tub, get in there. Sometimes I'd rather just sit on the couch and relax with Wally. I don't know. We'll see. He's watching some weird movie down there right now. I don't know. All right, let's rip this. Y'all need to be patient with me next week, okay? So, Joy is going to the beach with Taylor's family, and she needs to do that. Her and Morgan, they need to get away with the kids together and all that kind of stuff. So, Joy was like, Mom, you know, can the dogs come to your house? I was like, no. I did. I said, no. I said, I can't do it, Joy. I can't do it. I can't have all 3 German Shepherds at once. I can't do it. So I'm going to stay at her house. So you guys have to be patient with me, okay? Because it will be a lot of running back and forth. And I'll be going to her house and stuff. And I'll be sleeping at her house. And it's easier for me to be at her house. And then to be there at night with the dogs. I can't have the dogs come here because it would be a chaotic mess. Because when we're at work, we would have 3 German Shepherds loose in the house. I wouldn't trust them not to get in a bicker because Ollie's not used to being with them. And I don't want Ollie to be in a cage all day. So it's easier if I just stay at her house for a week. So that is what I'm going to be doing. And going back and forth. And I have Wally and I have Bo. So maybe even Bo would want to stay there one night. You know, we'll see. But that is what we're going to be doing. So be patient with me. It's going to be a lot of running around. I love to read. I do not like TV. I don't like to watch. The reason I don't like TV is not that I don't enjoy a movie and stuff. I just don't like to sit there and waste 2 hours of my life watching a movie. I just don't. I would rather change a room around or piddle in the house or make something but I do, if I had a good book, I could sit down and want to not leave the book. I haven't read in a while because I just don't have time really to sit down hours to read a book. And I know you guys are going to say you need to relax and make time. That's fine and all, but I just look at things differently. I just don't want to waste 2 hours. And I know it's not wasting it, but I just don't want to sit there and read a book. Now, if I'm on a plane, yeah, I'll read a book. If I'm in a car ride and someone else is driving, yeah, I'd like to read a book, you know? But yeah, I don't want to, I'm going to put this on the back of this. Now, don't get me wrong. I watch movies with Wally. He's gotten me to watch some movie. Last night, we sat there and watched episode after episode of 2.5 Men. We did. He's addicted. He's been watching 2.5 Men a lot. The old reruns. And I watched that with them. And I do. I enjoy to watch old reruns and stuff. But I just don't want to sit there and watch movies. All right. Let's bring this up to here. And I'm going to push this down. I'm going to hold it up. I'm going to explain why I added white to the jar, okay? I hope this looks like in my head how I have it visioned. Okay, we're going to put more Mod Podge over it in just a minute. So that's a lantern with the bird on it. This is rice paper from European Excellency. Hey, Heidi. Hey, Miss Arlene. Joy was like, Mom, if you don't want to do it, I'll board them. Well, I don't want her boarding them. They haven't been boarded. I don't even know if they've ever been. Nala was boarded when she was little, when we used to travel sometimes, but I don't know if Knox has ever been boarded. So it's just easier if I go there. And then I keep an eye on our house and everything, you know? If I could figure out, hey, I'll move into her house. If I could figure out how to work her back porch fireplace, I would hang out in the back porch. She has the most beautiful covered back porch with a stone fireplace. I'm like, Joy Lynn, what the heck is wrong with you, girl? I would live out here. I would have trees and twinkle lights and I would live out there. Do you understand me? Live. I would. It's covered. Oh my gosh, I would be out there. Now, it's not screened in, but it's covered. It's got a stone fireplace. Oh my gosh. Yeah, heck yeah. Okay, so we've got Mod Podge over that. That's straight. Joy's allergies get so bad. She doesn't like sit outside a lot. Hey, Marianne. You didn't care for 2.5 Men. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I like it with Wally. Me and Wally were watching it last night. All right. Hey, Birdie. Miss Jen, we didn't make plans for Mother's Day. I know I'll be with Mom too. Tell us about the quarters. About the quarters. Tell us about the quarters. What quarters? I know. Decorate the porch? I know. Hey, Priscilla. Hey, Miss Jill. Hey, Robin. I don't know what we're talking about, the quarters. Hey, Diane. Happy birthday, Robin. That's what Colleen says. Okay, before we go any further with this, I want to see, I want something else down at the bottom. So I originally was going to try and rip all these birds off and bring this garland around the bottom because I do like that, but I don't like how all the birds are around. Oh, Kimberly Stone Street, you're so sweet. Kimberly's like, I'm sorry I was MIA today. Kimberly, I wasn't on a lot today live. Between the meet and greet organization part of it, getting the swag bags all together and all of that. Oh, the quarters at the window, Kimberly says. Tell us about the quarters. Okay, I don't even think it was quarters. I think it was pennies and dimes. So She's talking about the quarters. So when me and Wally were dating, he would, listen, he would take his mother's car. He didn't even have his license. He would take his mother's car and come to my house at night at like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. And my bedroom was on the end of my mom's house, and my mom's bedroom was on the other end. And Wally would throw quarters at my bedroom window to wake me up, to let me know that he was outside. Yeah, ask Wally about it. So I would then sneak out to see him, not leave the house, but I would sneak out. He would normally bring me candy bars and stuff. He'd bring me candy bars. But he would throw quarters, pennies, dimes, whatever he had, and he would fling them at my bedroom window, and that would wake me up. And then I would stick my head out the window, and I'd go, Wally, what do you want? And he'd say, come to the door. And he used to bring me candy bars. But he used to take his mother's car, and he didn't even have his license. And it was the biggest blue old car. I don't even remember what kind it was. It was old, and it was huge, and it was blue. Yeah, he used to. Oh, gosh. I was like, what are you talking about, quarters? Oh, my gosh. Hey, Karen. Hey, Brenda. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I got to focus a minute. Do you think if we rip this one and we put a bird... Let me see something. I'm going to rip this one off, too, okay? Okay, I'll be quiet, Kimberly. Oh, gosh. Listen, I used to stay awake all night on the phone with Wally, and then we would just go to school. We wouldn't sleep. We'd stay on the phone all night. Some nights I'd fall asleep, though, with the phone, and my dad would come and wake me up, and he'd be like, Barbie, you're sleeping. And we had the phone where, you know, we didn't have the phones we have today. I didn't have a phone in my bedroom. So I had to take the kitchen phone that had the cordy, you know, the little spiral cord thing. The phone would hang on the wall. I'd pull that all the way around the corner of the kitchen to sit on the living room sofa. And I'd lay there and talk to Wally while I fall asleep. So my dad got sick of that. So he went and bought me, like a phone headset so I could wear the headset. That's what my dad got me. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We would stay on the phone all night and then just go to school, get up and go to school. I couldn't do that nonsense now. Oh my gosh. Hey, Miss Terry. Hope the other idea... Terry, the idea for Joy for Mother's Day. Which idea was that? Lisa told you guys? Yeah. Listen. Lisa and Wally used to really like hang with Lisa. Like play games with her and stuff. Video games. I told you that. Lisa was a tomboy. She was more tomboy. She played with like, the men toys, like cars, loved Matchbox cars, and the little, like, not army men, but like little men, like, I don't know what men they were. They were like, instead of Barbie dolls, they were men. They were like little Iron Men or whatever they're called. I don't know what the men are called. So she would play with that, but Matchbox cars were her favorite. Okay, let me see where we're putting this. So this bird is up here. So I feel though like that this really needs to come on this side to balance it out. I do. I feel like it needs to go right here because there's greenery right here. All right, hold on a minute because I think we got to cut some of this. I think we got to cut some of it. Let me see. Yeah, her and Wally were close. Yeah. All right, let's do this. She used to go to Wally's house with us all the time. All right. All right, let me just zigzag back and forth here. Hold on, I'm trying to get some of the white off, okay? This rice paper I'm using is from European Excellency. You guys know that. That's where all my rice paper comes from, is European Excellency. I'm just trying to get some of the white off so that I want this to go right here, but I don't want the white to cover that. This is where the white has to come off, all the way up here. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Carol. Yeah, the cord on your phone, Miss Lynn. Do you remember that? And it would get all tangled up because you'd pull it so much. Ours was yellow. What color was your phone growing up? What color was your phone? Did it hang on the wall also? Our phone hung on the wall and it was yellow. What color was yours? I feel like most of them were yellow. Did you, anybody's green? Anybody have a green one? All right, hold on, because I think we're going to have to cut this off. I really think we're going to have to cut this off, guys. All right. Minnie Duncan, how are you? Hey, Miss Lynette. All right. Yep, this is exactly what we need to do right here. Right here. Okay. It's got to go right here. Be patient. You had a red one? Oh, Lynette, I would have loved a red one. Angie had turquoise. Teal. Ours was yellow. Ours was yellow. The party line. All right. I'm so glad I grew up when I grew up. I'm so glad there wasn't all the cell phones and all that. Are you guys glad that you grew up when you grew up? I am. I mean, we walked everywhere. We had so much fun. Okay, let's do this. Put this right here. All right, do you like the bird there? It's kind of late anyway. I don't think I'm going to move it. So do you see how that bird, I know it's looking away though. It would look this way though anyway. So let me see something else. Let me see if we, do you think if I took a piece of this, let me see something. Hey, Miss Linda, I'm going to do something and cut a little bit of this. Be patient with me a minute. I just want to see something. I don't know if we'll like it or not like it, but I am going to cut this. And I'm just zigzagging up and down, back and forth. So when I said I was quiet today, it's just that there's a lot going on. And with Joy going away for a week and Morgan, we had to get like way ahead of everything. So it's like, I feel like I have a lot of employees, but not as many as like some other businesses have. And we have like, you know, Joy and Morgan and Sally, and Hope is a hit and miss with the boutique part. Because Hope, you know, Hope's given lessons at her house and works at a barn and all this kind of stuff. Hope tries her best to help out when she can, but she's not full force boutique. Hope's been doing a lot of stories on the boutique for us too. But so Joy and Morgan going out of town, listen, I don't know how to do what they do. I don't do that part of the Shabby Tree. So they needed to get ahead. And then with them getting ahead, we had to help them, like get a lot of stuff done. So it's been super, super busy. And that's why I've been a little quiet. Not quiet, but not on as much. Okay, let me see if we bring this around to here. Oh, that's good. Hold on. Hey, Miss Kim, how are you? I gotta have this good, guys. I told you I would give it away. So it's got to be decent. So give me a second. I'm not giving away if it's not good. I'm not. I'm not. Did you hear me? I'm not. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do this here. And no, we want to bring it up. Dang it. I don't like how that looks right there. Let's rip it. All right. I was showing a little bit of stories today on Instagram. I was walking around the warehouse and just kind of giving you sneak peeks of stuff. And because, you know, we make our mystery boxes at the warehouse. So some people have companies that make them for them. And hey, I'm all for that. But we make them at the warehouse. And I shouldn't even say we, because it's always Kelly Sue, shippers. It's actually whoever has spare time to make a mystery box. So we do them here and there. It's not like they get done all in one day. So it gets started. We do it for just a little bit, and then we can't stay on it because then we fall behind on everything else. But whoever catches up on their work and then has spare time to put the mystery boxes together, that's how we do it. We don't have special people that do the mystery box. It's all of us. And I'm going to say it's more so Kelly Sue. Sometimes Courtney will help. And shippers, because there's 3 shippers. So sometimes if, you know, 1 shipper or 2 shippers could handle some of the orders, another shipper will go to do some mystery boxes. Miss Deborah, Miss Carrie, Joy and Morgan do not do the mystery boxes. They're doing their own thing. Okay, I know where the bottle came from. It came from Goodwill. Oh my gosh, it's right here. Came from Goodwill. Oh my gosh, I never take off my stickers. Let's see. Hey, Miss Christy. Yeah, and then, you know, I've talked to Joy and stuff, and I'm like, Joylyn, you know, there'd be so much more time in a day if we didn't open every piece of merchandise and rewrap it. You know, that's so time consuming. And she was like, Mom, that's how we started the Shabby Tree. You can't stop that. And I'm like, well, she's right, you know. And I'm going to tell you what, it has saved us on so many things, because when we open and inspect some things, sometimes we catch things like the wholesale company. Like sometimes things aren't printed right. Sometimes the sleeves aren't sewn right. So we've caught quite a few mistakes before it's actually been put on the website. So sometimes it's a good thing. All right. Hey, Miss Juanita, how are you today? Okay. Now I'm starting to really love this. Okay. Here is, I'm not sure what that is right there. What is that? Piece of tissue? All right. So I did put the greenery down at the bottom. So do you see how I came around and put more greenery? That fell off. It was a piece of the rice paper, I guess. Okay. Now, here's my idea. Did I put Mod Podge over all of that? Hold on, let me put Mod Podge over it. We're not done yet. I don't think I put Mod Podge over the bird. All right. What other bird do we have? 1 second, because I need another bird. And I guess it's going to have to be this bird. I need it to be a good sized bird. So we got to cut this bird out. 1 minute. So do you see this bird? I need just the bird. So cut this bird, and then let's put him on a piece of cardboard. We'll paint a little piece of cardboard white so that the bird brightens up and he doesn't look dull from the cardboard color. I could have left the greenery. Should have left the greenery. Let's try this. Okay. Let's take a piece of cardboard and let's paint it the creamy color. All right, let's dry it up. Thank you, Miss Terry. I love my top. It is super, super comfy. So I did a fashion show today on the boutique page only. And after I was done with it, I decided not to put my dress back on and keep my jeans on. So I got this top and I put this one on. And I love this top. It's super comfy. It's just like a cotton t-shirt. It is on my OOTD if you want to see what it is. I don't know if I know what brand it is. Let me see. Did I say it? Lovely Melody? Yeah, Lovely Melody is what this top is. Put diffuser sticks and essential oils in the bottle. That's a cute idea. I have an idea for the top. I do not know if it's going to look stupid, but I have an idea. Does anyone know what my idea would be for the top? Let me see how you guys think my mind works. What do you guys think my vision is for the top? Hold on, we're going to put a little, bit more Mod Podge over this bird. So hold on a minute. What do you guys think I'm going to do with the top of the bottle? Any idea? I would be amazed if one of you came up with it. Amazed. Thank you, Lori. If you guys comment OOTD, you will get a link for my top. My top is on my OOTD. Okay, hold on 1 minute. I got to grab something. I'm going to get something. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I threw socks on because I put lotion on my feet. I had all that lotion. I was showing you guys with Mel Marie. And a lampshade's a good idea, but that was not what I was doing. But man, a lampshade's a good idea. You want to know what even is better? Is one of the light up lampshades. Oh my gosh, do I have a light up lampshade? Hold on. I think they're at work. Do you guys know? I'm looking. I think they're at work. I have one. A lampshade that you just, it has a cork on it and they light up. You touch the top. Do you guys remember I ordered them from Amazon? I don't have one right here, but I love that idea. I love that idea. Miss Denise has a candle. Miss Denise, you're very right, but I'm doing something else too, but you are right. Okay, let's cut this bird out a second. Ollie's barking. I think that means she needs to go out, Walter. Is he letting her out? Are you letting her out?
She don't want to go out. She's barking for a reason.
Oh. She's sitting down there at Wally. She's barking. He says she's barking for no reason. Okay. We have this little bird right here, and I put him on cardboard. He might need to go on... Oh, that popsicle stick's too big. Hold on a second. Look at this little stick. It's kind of like a toothpick. It's a little craft stick. Oh my gosh! How does Miss Lynn Santos know that? Lynn Mojica Santos. Oh my gosh, Miss Lynn, are you crazy? Okay. All right, I gotta write your name down. Miss Lynn, do you want it? Because I can't believe she guessed what I'm doing. All right. Where's my... Lynn, I'm going to write your name right here. Because I am going to pull someone for the second bottle. Lynn Mojica Santos. If you want it, Lynn, you can have it. Because I can't believe you guessed what I was doing. She said a nest. A candle in a nest. How the heck does she know that nonsense? Okay, so I got a nest from our website. Oh my gosh. She knows me very well. All right, so this nest is on our website, but today I was trying to poke a hole through it because I thought we could poke a hole through this bugger, right? And we put this up here on it like this. So you have like a big nest up top. And then you put your candle in the nest like that. And then we're going to put a bird. Now listen, some of you might like it without the nest. And just a lampshade, you know? All right, we're going to put this little stick on the bird so that we could stick the bird like right here in the nest, okay? Oh my gosh. I love you guys. You guys are all so funny. I can't believe you knew what I was doing. Do you guys like it or you think it's just too much? All right, let me see. There's eggs in the nest. And then we're going to stick this little bird in the nest right there. Now it could go in the back if we need to. Do you think it should go in the... This nest is like a nest inside of a nest. It's on the website, but it's like a nest inside of a nest. It's a little weird. I'm just trying to see where the bird should go. I think I like them in the back more. More so towards the back. There are eggs in there. I think I like them there. Do you guys like that or not? Okay, I don't know because I do have some like raffia. It's like a brown raffia. Do you think we should... Let me see. Gosh, dang it. Raffia is so messy too. I didn't know if we should kind of come around with raffia or do we just leave it be? I didn't know if I try to wrap it and it looks kind of like a twig. Let me see. We can wrap a little bit around the top and just bring it around. I would need to end it somewhere though, somehow. Give me a second. And then I didn't know if we just kind of came around. I guess we would have to add a little hot glue. I might just give raffia with it and then you decide if you want raffia. I personally like the raffia. I just don't know. I'm going to hold it up. Okay. I'm going to hold it up and show you what the raffia would look like if it was glued in place. So you see how if you just came across the top a little bit and then came down at the bottom with some raffia. Do you like the raffia, or do you say just leave it all alone, Barb, and no raffia? You like it just like that? I mean, do you even like the nest on the top? Hey, Miss Beatrice, how are you? I like the nest. I think it's kind of cool. And the little bird in the back with the eggs. I kind of like it all. I think it's super cute. I think it'd be really cute lit up at night. Oh, Miss Rhonda, you're so sweet. Okay, I gave this one away. I gave this to Lynn Mojica Santos. She has to message me if she wants it, okay? This one's for Lynn. Now, the second one I have is different, okay? So what I was going to give with the second one, I don't have any more bird rice paper. Now, I could give this rice paper, but that's not enough for it. So the second one is a smaller bottle. Now, I spray painted it. Some of the spray paint chipped off. This was from Goodwill too. It was $2.09. And I could give it a little bit more spray paint if you want me to before I ship it out. But what I was going to give you with this one is, I want you to come up with your creativity. And I was going to give you one of these pieces of rice paper right here. Let me see which one's going to fit best. I think they're all pretty much the same. So let me cut it in case you don't want it ripped. All right. I was going to do this one too. I don't know whether to give you the big crown or the little crown. I'm going to give both, okay? And I'll keep one for myself. All right. I'll keep this one for myself. So this one has a little crown at the top and a little crown at the bottom. And this one has a big crown at the top. I think this is absolutely beautiful on this. Like, I love everything about that. I almost was going to do this. And then what I was going to do was maybe put a topper at the top. Maybe. I don't know. But I have some crown bling from Totally Dazzled. So I'm going to give you, let me find crowns. I'm going to need to clean this room up. Okay, this crown is beautiful. And so is that crown. So I'm going to give those two crowns to you. And then you do what you want. You get your imagination going and all of that. I'm going to give both rice papers, the bottle, and these two crowns right here. Okay? This one's really good for it. They're both good, but this one's really, really good. And then you get creative, get your touch on it, do what you want with it. And then I would love for you to post it to Crafting with the Shabby Tree once you create your design. Okay? So, let me scroll down and see who wants this one, okay? Let me see if anyone said, okay, Michelle McLaughlin said she would love it, pick me. Okay, Michelle, it is yours, so can you get creative with that? Michelle McLeland, I'm sorry. It's Michelle McLeland. I'm going to write that you are getting the crown bottle. Crown bottle. Getting a crown bottle. Michelle, I'm putting you to a challenge, though. I want to see it on Crafting with the Shabby Tree after you get creative with it, okay? All right, guys, listen up. I got to go right now, okay? So I will see you guys all first thing in the morning. Everyone, thanks for joining me. I hope you guys all had a great Thursday. I hope you guys have a good evening. I will be posting my blog in just a little bit for Friday night hangout. You still have time to go get the supplies and actually make it with me, okay? Happy Thursday, everyone.